Good day, my dear students of Tanshalum. Today we will be discussing another topic. So to start off, answer this activity first. In this activity, you are asked to determine whether arrangement or order is important in each item or not. Feel free to pause the video and think. Okay, I hope you've taken a pause. For numbers 2, 3, 5, and 7, order or arrangement is important. And if you are to notice, those items illustrate permutations, right? If you are to open a lock, syempre kailangan yung order. Winning in a contest, like first, second, third runner-up. Assigning seats as to guests at dinner, kung saan uupo yung president, kung saan uupo yung secretary. Entering the PIN of your ATM card. Pag mag-withdraw ka, syempre, dapat alam mo yung pasunod-sunod ng PIN. Okay? The remaining items illustrate combinations wherein order or arrangement is not important. Just like in example number 1, choosing 5 questions to answer out of 10 questions in a test. Sa number 1, pinapipili lang naman kayo ng 5 questions. Hindi naman kailangan kung alin yung unang sasagutan, alin yung ikalawa, and so on. Sa number 4, selecting 7 people to form a student affairs committee. You are just asked to select 7 people to form a student affairs committee. Hindi naman minention dyan na may president, may vice president, may secretary. Okay? In number 6, drawing a set of 6 numbers in a lottery containing numbers 1 to 45. So, bubunot lang daw ng 6 na numbers. Sa lottery, di ba, hindi naman kailangan yung pasunod-sunod na numbers. Basta, nandun yung numbers. Sa number 8, selecting 3 posters to hang out of 6 different posters. So, basta 3 posters, yun na yun. Okay? Hindi naman kailangan ng order dyan. Again, items 1, 4, 6, 8 illustrate combinations, okay? Wherein order is not important. So pag hindi naman importante yung order, combination yung tawag sa kanya. So combination is the number of ways of selecting from a set when the order is not important. Okay, again, in permutations, order is important, while in combinations, order is not important. So example for permutations is winning in a beauty pageant. Diba, kino-consider mo kung sino yung first runner-up, second runner-up, third runner-up. And this one is an example for combinations. In how many ways can a committee consisting of 4 members be formed from 8 people? Diba, order doesn't matter here. Basta member sila ng committee. Okay? And the possible number of combinations of elements can be obtained by using this formula, where R is greater than or equal to 0, but less than or equal to the total number of elements. Equal daw or mas mataas sa 0, pero hindi nalalampas sa total number of elements. So let's try this. Ilang ways daw pwedeng makabuo ng 4 members na committee from 8 people. So let's use the formula. C, open parenthesis, the total number of elements is 8, comma, R is 4, equals n factorial, which is 8 factorial in this case, over R factorial is 4 factorial, times n minus R, we have 8 minus 4 factorial. Then, Just make use of your scientific calculator. It will give you 70. Okay, ma'am, how are we going to compute that in a step-by-step procedure? So here it is. We have 8 factorial over 4 factorial times 8 minus 4 is 4. 4 factorial equals, expand 8 factorial. We have 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And then in the denominator, we have 4 factorial, expand it, 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, then another factorial, 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And then we cancel out 4, 3, 2, 1 in the numerator kasi meron 4, 3, 2, 1 din sa denominator. And then multiply all the remaining values in the numerator. 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 is 1,680 over, in the denominator we have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, it's 24, then get the quotient of it, 1,680 divided by 24, it's 70. So this is how you compute for this in a step-by-step procedure. Okay, but you can just make use of your scientific calculator. Hanapin nyo sa cycle nyo, class, yung NCR. Okay? Pag pinest nyo yan sa cycle nyo, may lalabas na C. Then you put the value of N here. In this case, it's 8. Then you put the value of R here. Then it will give you 70. As simple as that. Okay? Next. Another example. Given these two tasks, do you think these two tasks are just the same? Please read silently. Which of these two illustrates combination? Take note, ang combination hindi kailangan ng order. In number 1, we have the club composed of 4 members needs to choose a leader and a secretary to be the representatives for an important meeting with the advisor. So in number 1, kailangan ng order, right? Kasi we have leader and the secretary. Okay, while in number 2, we have the club composed of 4 members needs to choose 2 representatives for an important meeting with the advisor. So the statements may look similar, but they have different answers. Because in number 2, order is not important since representatives lang naman yung hinihingi. So in number 1, we have 4P2. We have 2 kasi leader plus secretary. Then in number 2, we have 4C2. So dapat na-identify nyo yung problem kung permutation ba siya or combination. Kasi failure to identify the given if it illustrates permutation or combinations, of course, you will arrive at a wrong answer. So in number 1, the answer there is 12. In number 2, the answer is only 6. So let me show you the step-by-step procedure. In number 2, we have C 4, 2. We have 4 factorial over 2 factorial times 4 minus 2 factorial. Now in the numerator, we have 4 factorial, just copy it. Copy 2 factorial and then 4 minus 2 is 2. So we have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 factorial all over 2 factorial is equivalent to 2 times 1. Then another 2 factorial, we have 2 times 1 also. So cancel these 2. Simplify the numerator. Pardon me for using this space. 4 times 3, 12. 2 times 1 is 2. Therefore, we have 6. So, tama naman. Next example, how many different committees of 4 people can be formed from a group of 7 people? So just do this, 7C4, or in a longer method, we have C 7, 4 equals 7 factorial over 4 factorial times 7 minus 4 factorial. We have 7 factorial over 4 factorial. 7 minus 4 is 3 factorial. Then expand 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Over in the denominator, we have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Then we have 3 factorial here, 3 times 2 times 1. And then cancel this and this. In the numerator, we have 840. And in the denominator, we have 24. Then get the quotient. It's 35. There are 35 ways that 4 people can be formed from a group of 7 people. Next, in this example, in how many ways can 2 chemists and 3 physicists be chosen to make a team if there are 7 chemists and 9 physicists who are qualified? So parang similar lang siya doon sa isang special case of permutations. It's just that in here, of course, we will use combination. Okay, so 2 out of 7 chemists to be multiplied by, and we have 1,764. Wala tayong masyadong special case sa combination. Okay, focus na lang tayo dito sa mga examples na ibinigay ko. And then in here, I want you to do it on your own. And then that's it for this topic. Thank you so much for listening.